Hello and welcome to another clip with me, Mrs. Quinn, or the virtual teaching assistant. I'm keeping myself busy doing these tutorial videos during lockdown, hopefully helping other people, but it's definitely helping me. Okay, we're going to do the telling the time. This is part one because it's just based on the analog clock, which is the round clock faces that you see everywhere, and we're going to go to the nearest 5 minutes. Okay. First things first, the basics. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute, okay? This is when the hand that you can see moving on the clock goes all the way around the clock just once, okay? And I've done a little picture there just to show, I've zoomed right in on a bit of a clock, just to show those tiny little dots between the numbers. Each one of those represents a minute. And there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So this is when the minute hand, which is sometimes known as the big hand on the clock, this goes all the way round the clock, and that's 1 hour or 60 minutes. Okay, there are 24 hours in 1 day. Okay, so this means that the hour hand, which is sometimes known as the little hand on the clock, goes all the way around the clock twice. But why twice, do you think? Okay, well, if you can look at a picture of a clock, you know all the numbers on there. It only goes up to 12. How many 12s do we need to make up our 24 hours? That's right, it's 2. And just for good measure, just to complete the picture for you, there are 7 days in 1 week. I know you know all of those, guys. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, this is my clock. Each of the small markings, as I told you previously, is 1 minute. Each of the numbers on the clock shows 5 minutes. So between them, between the 3 and the 4, that's 5 whole minutes. Let's just count to make sure I know what I'm on about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Can you count in 5s? Let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that tallies in with what I told you before about there being 60 minutes in an hour. Now let's split the clock right in half. So we've got one side over here which is telling me past the hour, so it's going away from the number 12. And then this one over here is going towards the number 12. So we're going to call this to the hour. And you'll notice I've changed the numbers down here as well. Because if I kept this as 35, because remember we counted in 5s all the way around before, then I wouldn't be telling you an accurate picture, would I? Because look, it's not 35 minutes to 12. It's 25. Watch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So can you see why I've changed the numbers on this side? Okay, so this side going away from the 12 is past. This side going towards the 12 is 2. Now, how much is half an hour? So we know the full circle of the clock. All this is 60 minutes. What is half of 60? Let's count just to be sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I know 30 minutes is half an hour. What's quarter of an hour? 5, 10, 15. So 15 minutes is quarter of an hour. Now the reason that's important is because sometimes you'll hear people say things like quarter past, quarter to, half past. Or if they're talking about when the big hand is up at 12, they'll say o'clock. Here we go. O'clock, quarter past, half past, quarter to. Okay, it's just easier than saying 15 past, 30 past, 32 or quarter to. Okay, now let's look at just past the hour, and you can see because I've only got them past the hour here. So based on what I've just said, let's count how many minutes this is, and remember we count in 5s, so it's 5 past, because it's on this side, what? That's it, 12. 5 past 12. And what about this one? 5, 10. 10 past 12. 5, 10, 15. Quarter past 12. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 past 12. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25 past 12. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But we say half past 12, don't we? Now, if you notice that my little hour hand here is just past the 12, that's because it is going past the 12. It's not dead on it because it is slightly past, okay? So that's why it is just a bit in between there, okay? Now, let's look at 2. This one here, it would still be classed as half past 12. We never say half to something, we always say half past. Okay, what about this one? How many minutes to 12 is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 12. 5, 10, 15, 20 to 12. 5, 10, 15. Did you remember what we called that one? Quarter to 12. Well done. 5, 10, 10 to 12, and 5, 5 to 12. Well done. Now, have a look at these. This is an opportunity for you to pause it and have a go with your grown-ups and see if you can do these by yourself. I'm going to move through it and put the answers on the screen. If you don't want to see the answers and you want to have a go yourself, pause it now. Okay. Excellent. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been a bit useful for you. If you've got any comments at all, good or bad, please let me know because it will help others. If you found it useful, please do like and share it. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that way you'll get notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope it's helped. Take care and stay safe.